Good morning, Sir Hundred Knight. Today feels ever so refreshing. I pray you had a restful slumber, although sleep must not be necessary for you. I just remembered I was in the middle of cooking breakfast. Yes. Excuse me, Sir Hundred Knight. Could you rouse Master Leah in my stead? Master Leah's bedroom is on the second floor. When Master Leah is waking up, she has a very terrible, very benevolent attitude. Please be aware.
Hey, you there! You want to try napping here? Master Leah died last night, so how about it? It's fluffy and super comfy! All right, so throw a dead body somewhere and hop aboard!
Oh, dear, Master Leah. Her heart has stopped. Her pupils have dilated. It seems to have been some kind of heart failure. I came here to tell her that breakfast is ready, but she is dead. Whatever shall we do? This is quite a problem. The food will get cold before long. I believe we must do that. Here, we shall pour this down her necrotizing throat.
You son of a... You trying to kill me?
Not at all. By the time I arrived, you were already quite dead. This smells like a planned incident. Yes.
You're the damn culprit!
No! Not my tender neck!
Jeez. Arlecchino's murder games never seem to end. What the? Why in the hell is this fool sleeping in my bed? Hey! Wake up! Where on that tiny body are you hiding balls big enough to sneak into my bedroom? Idiots, every one of you. If it were anybody else, their story would have ended right there. Game over. Don't make me laugh.
An ending rather than a game over sounds far more suitable.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm the Swamp Witch, and your master! Your words need to have more respect. More respect! Say nice things to me. But most importantly, sacrifice your lives for me! That's a true servant.
I see. Understood. Though you were thoroughly dead, it is lovely to expect that our master can be revived so easily. The legends are plentiful, but only the great Swamp Witch, Master Leah, can walk between life and death every day.
Metali! And also, was that supposed to be a compliment? You're just stating the obvious. There's no real meaning to being able to go between life and death. I'm immortal, after all.
Nothing less is expected. Yes.
The Sage Stone at 10. The Life Elixir at 13. With my skills as a witch from youth, expect nothing less.
But to have such unbelievable skills, it seems a tad ironic that you only have 99 days left to live.
Huh? Are you really this clueless? One's mortality and life expectancy are completely different things.
Oh, is that so?
Duh!
Understood. I never thought of it that way. Mortality and life expectancy being different. Rather profound.
Of course you have. Even you with that tiny head can still understand my greatness.
My admiration for you is swelling.
Even though I want to spread my greatness, I don't want to go anywhere without swamps. And I'm short on time.
This is indeed a concern.
That's why I have to release the pillars in a hurry and show off my greatness to everyone in the world.
Such a grand dream is to be expected from the great Swamp Witch, my master.
Ugh. I talk and talk, but there's no back and forth with you at all. So boring.
1,000 pardons.
Whatever. Enough bullshitting. Since that annoying vomiting whore's been taken care of, we need to ramp up our swamp expansion plans.
To do that, we must continue to bloom or release large pillars known as Pillars of Temperance.
Yeah. Let's bloom them left and right. Bloom and bloom and bloom and bloom! All right. Let's go open up that gate. It'll be the first time in 100 years. Come here, 100 Knight. Let me give you your next mission.
Act 1, Chapter 2, The Witch and the Inquisitor.
Make haste, little one. Master Leah is waiting for you.
Hurry it up! Don't make me wait, unless you want to get punished. But what's up with this? I haven't been here in a while. It's gotten pretty depressing. Hey, Arlecchino. You haven't been slacking on maintenance duty, have you?
If I may, Master Leah.
Metalia! Or maybe Great Swamp Witch.
100 years and 135 days ago, do you remember what you said when you lost your temper? You hit your head on the gate, and you cried for 3 days and 3 nights. This stupid gate should rot! Never maintain this gate again! Was your verbatim command.
Well, maybe something like that might have possibly happened. Always remembering the most useless stuff. Whatever. Anyway, plants can be incredible nuisances. These ones have gotten all up in everything. We need to open the gate.
Master Viscal, let's go back. My tummy feels really icky.
Yeah, we've searched so much already. That witch isn't gonna show herself.
A little more. Just a little more, please.
But we're complete lost. Going any further is danger. We wander into swamp.
Who the hell are you guys?
Huh?
Yeah! We've been found! We have to run away!
Are you the witch? Maybe I am. Who are you idiots? If you've come to convert me or something, no thanks.
No, that isn't it. My name is Viscal Dotrish, a knight from Amataya Kingdom. My close friends call me Visco. Please feel free to refer to me in the same way. Pardon my forwardness, but I have something I'd like to discuss with the Great Witch of this area.
Sorry. I've been feeling so icky since earlier.
Same here, but mine's just diarrhea. Oh no! Speak of the devil, and it shall appear.
I don't need people shitting themselves in the swamp. Show them the way, Arlecchino.
Understood, Master. You will find some latrines this way. I shall guide you on your journey.
Oh, then please, me come also.
These fools are this close to the swamp, but their symptoms are tame compared to others who came before. Is the swamp's power weakening? That could be really bad. I gotta look into it.
I apologize for causing trouble for you as soon as we arrived. Thank you for the hospitality. You're just as the rumors say.
Rumors? About me? I've become famous without even knowing it.
Yes, of course. Your title as a great witch has made its way to Amataya Kingdom. But your appearance... You are much younger than rumored. I'm a little surprised. It's wonderful to meet you. The great sage, the forest witch, Lady Malia.
Don't say anything, you hear me?
My lady, I couldn't help but notice. What is it? That small thing?
Oh, this? It's my servant. Don't worry. It won't eat you unless I give it permission.
That's true. Eating a person? It's not like you're the swamp witch. It'd be the end of us if you were. Her bodies would be her playthings and we'd end up as rat feed. I heard the swamp witch is extremely unhygienic. Her stench is said to be so strong that people have died here and there, unable to handle the smell. I'm so glad we found you before the swamp witch did.
I see. So, what business do you have with your lady, the forest witch?
Well... It's... this. This is the business. Well, about my body.
Huh. It's a witch's curse, clearly.
So it's true then. Our kingdom's court witch said as much. She also said it's a very powerful curse that only the one who created it can properly undo.
For the average witch, sure. Still, only doing part of your face and giving you a tail seems half-assed. If she couldn't fully curse you to become a beast, the witch must be painfully average.
Is it possible to undo the curse with your power, Lady Malia?
Lady Malia, huh? Yeah, I guess I could do it. In which case, I'll need you to find me some ingredients for the antidote. Let's see. A chicory bug leaf, a flame frog egg, and some tragedy extract should do. Bring me these 3 things. If you do, I can synthesize a very, very special medicine.
Thank you so much! I will collect the required items right away! until I return, could you let those two rest here for a while? They shouldn't have to keep forcing themselves so much for my sake.
Do as you like, if you think that's gonna help them.
I am so grateful. I'm not worthy of such kindness.
I still feel bad. This is all the dog princess's fault.
I know, right? In any case, if the public learns of her canine curse, she'll be taken in for an inquisition right away.
An inquisitor will be brought to an inquisition? No way!
Do not mention thing like that.
A servant with an opinion? Even if you're an attendant, to bend your knee to that girl so easily.
And even if a witch put the curse on her, there has to be some group planning something behind the scenes.
So yeah. Hey, Toto Pepe, don't you dare mention anything we just talked about to Master Viscal.
Uh-huh.
The forest witch? Did she just hear us?
Crap! Let's get out of here! We will rendezvous with Master Visco, so pardon us.
Waiting for me.
Dog princess, was it? Sounds kinda interesting. That was an unplanned disturbance. Remember, we have a grand mission to take care of, 100 Knight. Those pillars are just begging to be found, and the swamp power within them released. Look upon this and rejoice! My swamp spread so far ever since our last outing ended. Let's take the forest road and go to Doen Hill. Let's sink the area with far more beautiful swampland. We're off, 100 Knight! The profuse blooming of pillars! Bloom and bloom and bloom!
This is a chicory bug leaf! Yay! Finally! I finally found one! Yeah! Maybe fortune is finally smiling upon me. Oh! You're the forest witch's... What is it?
Hey, are you sure this is okay? Like, really? We left the dog princess behind.
So what? We're in danger too. She's already a heretic. If people find out we're cooperating with a known heretic, then...
True, there's no guarantee that the spell can actually be undone. And if the public learns about her canine additions, not even Master Viscol will be safe from persecution.
I was blinded because I got this opportunity to work alongside her. But if my master is a dog-faced princess, who's leading who?
And her tomboy attitude, no guy's gonna tie any knots with her, you know.
What a disaster. Nothing good has come from being under her command.
Yeah, let's just get out of this place and go back home.
Dog princess, huh? They show their true colors at last. No. I'm sure they're just tired. I'm causing so much trouble by having them follow my selfish orders. I need to take care of my own issues by myself. You saw something shameful, little one, but please try to forget about it. As for me, I'll be fine. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Seriously? I'm sure they're just tired. Denying reality to that degree is pretty damn funny. This just gets better and better.
Who's there? Show yourself!
Calm down, for it is just me, the tree fairy Boca.
Tree fairy?
You look troubled. Trying to find something?
Yeah. Do you know where I can find a flame frog egg and some tragedy extract?
No clue about the flame frog egg, but I might know about the tragedy extract.
Really now? Where can I find it? Can you tell me, please?
Huh? Stupid fairy? That cursed bitch is cheating!
Of course I can, for the price of one small favor. Listen to this story of a man. He met a nice woman, took her as his wife, and had many cute children. One day, his wife tells him, "Stop working that dangerous job as a soldier, and let's open a store together." To help make it happen, the wife scrimps and saves and tightens the budget around the house. The husband rejoices and promises his beloved that he will quit after his next mission. On that last mission, a cruel superior mixed public matters with personal feelings and took him into a forest. He ended up becoming a nice meal for the ghost centipede of the forest.
Huh? That story. A soldier becoming a meal for the ghost centipede. No, did you mean...
Somebody help me!
I know that voice!
Hurry, hurry! Get to his side! A tragic story awaits you!
The hell does that damn fairy think he's doing? Chase them down, 100 Knight!
Look at this! A soldier is being attacked by a giant centipede! He has a wife and children, but he's going to die now! Isn't that cruel? Isn't that sad? Oh, see this? The tragedy extract is starting to accumulate in this magic flask. Joy is the color of life, of the sun, orange. Hope is the color of will, green like leaves on a vibrant tree. And in this flask, the color of despair and sadness, a dark, dark blue. Exactly the color you need for such a tragic ending.
Oh, Master Viscal, please help me!
Just hold on! I'll be right there!
Whoa there, what are you doing? Don't be a hypocrite, or else you won't get your tragedy. Without the tragedy, you'll stay in that form for the rest of your life. I can see it all so clear. Are you okay with that life, dog princess?
I was blinded because I got this opportunity to work alongside her. But if my master is a dog-faced princess, who's leading who?
And her tomboy attitude. No guy's gonna tie any knots with her, you know.
What a disaster. Nothing good has come from being under her command.
Once again, I've been betrayed.
Huh? Yo, 100 Knight! I sense the pillar. I bet that damn ghost centipede is the protector. Never thought following these idiots would lead us right to the next pillar. Not bad. This is a pretty lucky coincidence. Nicely done. Or maybe they're the ones who are really lucky? Alright. Slice up that ghost centipede and force the pillar to stare into the sun again.
What's that thing doing? Is it going to try and fight the ghost centipede? No way it'll win, though. The ghost centipede is just like me, the protector of a pillar.
Whittling. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh. Yeah. Yeah,
Is it around here? I sense a pillar's presence.
Help!
Now, this time I promise to present you with a tale most tragic. The tragedy extract is only filling about half of the flask right now, you see. I have another pretty sad story to tell of a young man who enlisted so he can afford meds for his sick mommy.
Enough! Was killing one person not satisfying enough for you?
Don't make me sound so evil. He collapsed all on his own. It wasn't my fault. And the way he died wasn't dramatic at all. I mean, the small old man ran away, and now that guy's the only one left, you know?
Enough, you lowlife! Release my subordinate at once!
A lowlife, am I? How rude to be called a lowlife by a lowlife like yourself! A true lowlife, desiring tragedy extracts so bad that you'll sacrifice your subordinates.
Sacrifice us?
No! I didn't mean for...
Why are you getting so remorseful? Once he dies, everything's solved. The ones who ridiculed you as the dog princess will vanish, and you get the tragedy extract. That's called a win-win. Let's be touched by a fantastically sad finale.
Enough! Yeah!
Master Viscal?
Huh? What's all this? Sacrificing yourself? Sacrificing yourself? Seriously? That's not sad at all. Not at all. It's not even a good dramatic moment. What is this? Like, seriously? Lame, 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 lame! Ah, it's so boring! Oh, you again? What are you here for? You're not going to do something even more boring, are you?
This thug of a fairy thinks he's hot shit because of the magic power he's borrowing. Make him pay the price for messing with my toys, 100 Knight!
There's no way you can beat me. I'm the protector of the pillar. Don't underestimate me. If you do, you'll regret it so much that you'll wish you were dead.
Yeah! Yeah! Wee! Yeah! 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 Wee! Yeah!
There! Ouch! Ow! 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 But a wound like this, the pillar will help me to recover right away. What? The pillar? But your protector is still here. Pillar, what are you doing? My strength is... I'm gonna die! If this keeps up, I'm dead meat!
A third-tier fairy like you thinking you were a real badass because of the pillar. Your luck's run out. You pissed off the Swamp Witch, Metalia. Now all you can hope to do is writhe in agony and die for me.
The infamous Swamp Witch Metalia? Damn! If the wicked Swamp Witch didn't get in my way, everything would have worked out just fine! To gain people's trust, and then watch them cry out when they're betrayed. I wanted to see the despair and hate. It was all to get my revenge. I trusted humans long ago, but they betrayed me. I worked tirelessly for them. I offered my powers to the trees, helping a human village to flourish. But when their lives grew stable, they stopped giving offerings to me. They lost all respect for us fairies. Not right. That's not right at all. So, to bring despair back to those humans, I borrowed Duchess Valentine's powers to become a protector.
Wow, what a lame story. A coward who runs from reality, huh? You thought that was a good sob story? Grow up, you spineless little prick.
What did you call my story? Lame? You? Who do you think you are? You filthy, tasteless bitch of a witch! I won't let you get away with this! I'll read your disgusting mind. I'll force you to get lost in your own thoughts and seal that filthy mouth. What? Ah! What's going on? What? Weird. This is so weird. What's with her? What's with her?
This sack of crap thought he could actually do something about me?
No way! No!
Huh. I guess a little bit of hate-fueled revenge doesn't produce a tragedy at all.
Great witch. I can't.
Oh, you're still breathing.
Please. My last wish. My subordinate died because of me. Please, bury guinea pigs properly. As for my ugly corpse, just put it somewhere it won't be seen.
Hey, show me the items you've collected. You know, the chicory bug leaf and flame frog egg. Show them to me. Huh. You managed to get them. Close, but not good enough. I can't make the antidote without the tragedy extract.
Great Witch.
What now? Not even I can make an antidote without the ingredients. Just give up and suffocate yourself.
I see. I suppose it no longer matters.
Ugh, you're dying too slow. If you have to spit something out before you croak, say it already. 100 Night. If she comes back from near death again, break her damn skull.
Great Witch, I truly wish to thank you. I leave the rest in your capable hands. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Forest Witch, Lady Malia.
Huh? You're thanking the wrong person. After all, my name is Metalia.
Metalia?
Hell yeah! The Great Swamp Witch Metalia!
What? No way! You aren't Lady Malia?
That vomiting whore is gone.
Gone?
By that, I mean she's left this damn world. I sent her off with my own 2 hands.
What?
I know I said to crush her skull if she came back from near death again. But you... Oh. Well, looks like she finally died. Huh? Look at that. I don't know why, but I guess luck's looking out for her today.
I heard it! Really, I did! She definitely said it! That she killed the Great Witch of the Forest, Lady Malia! No wonder the life force of the forest has been on the decline. This is a very, very big deal. I need to let the other Great Witches know post-haste! Either way, she's a new player in this game, but she's quite the brat. Just you watch. I will definitely make you suffer through some awful things. I, the Tar Witch Teresa, swear it!
grab you. Pretty surprised?
What's going on? This is all you're doing!
Huh? Man, so freaking loud.
Come on out, Swamp Witch! You tricked me, you scheming hag of a witch!
Look how big you've gotten! I think your stupid tits are each the size of a whole cooked turkey.
They are quite splendid to behold, yes.
On top of this, you came back from the precipice of death. How lucky can one idiot get?
I will not sit here and be subject to such boorishness.
The hell? You've gotten better, but you've also gotten a real attitude, dog princess.
What did you do to my body?
You mad? I think of all things you should be grateful to me. I made the antidote I promised you, and I even poured it down your mongrel throat.
How is this any kind of antidote? You speak nonsense. This is so shameful. Hey, stay right there. You will suffer my holy judgment. I am a Knight of Amataya, 56th member of the Inquisitors, Viscal Dotrish. My assessment of the Swamp Witch Metalia, I acknowledge you as an evil witch. As a representative for the Inquisitors, those who slay evil witches, I will now take your life!
What?